सभी को नमस्कार। नमस्कार मैम, वेलकम।
नमस्कार।
नमस्ते जितेंद्र, हाउ आर यू?
आई एम गुड मैम। नमस्कार मानस जी।
नमस्कार।
नमस्कार प्रोफेसर पंत।
नमस्ते सर।
नमस्कार प्रोफेसर पंत।
गुड मॉर्निंग प्रोफेसर पंत।
मैम लगभग 30 पार्टिसिपेंट जुड़ चुके हैं, तो 1 मिनट और इंतजार करते हैं, फिर शुरू करते हैं 11 बजे।
श्योर,
क्योंकि वो करते रहेंगे ज्वाइन।
हाँ ठीक है।
ज्वाइन तो कर लिया है उन्होंने।
गुड मॉर्निंग।
नमस्कार प्रोफेसर पंत।
गुड मॉर्निंग डॉक्टर पंत, हाउ आर यू?
गुड मॉर्निंग प्रोफेसर पंत।
गुड हितेश, नमस्कार।
सर समय हो गया है, शुरू करें मैडम।
हाँ जी।
प्लीज।
प्रोफेसर मधु प्रहार, डायरेक्टर सिमका, Director of School of Computer Science and IT and Online Program Cell of Uttarakhand Open University, Professor Durgesh Pant, the designer of this FTP program, my friend Dr. Manas Ranjan Panigrahi, Senior Education Officer, SIMCA, directors of the different schools of Uttarakhand Open University, and dear participants, I, on behalf of Uttarakhand Open University, our partner SIMCA, and on my own behalf, welcome you to the second cycle of this 2-week FDP program on development of online courses for SWAYAM. In the first cycle, this FDP program was organized from 26th June to 5th July this year. There were more than 1,600 registrations for that course from almost 25 states and union territories of India. There were few international participants also. 2 live sessions were conducted on every Saturday at 6 p.m. where our experts, Professor Durgesh Pant, Dr. Maithili, Dr. Anirban, Mr. Ashish, Dr. Manas, and myself were present online to attend the queries of the participants. In this cycle also, we will conduct the live sessions on 18th and 25th September at 6 p.m. In addition to that, the course page has a discussion forum which facilitates asynchronous counseling of the participants where they are encouraged to post their queries, which shall be answered by our experts. Other participants can also post their views related to the questions. You will be glad to know that the completion rate for the past cycle was about 60%, which is very high as compared to the MOOC's completion rate. The completion certificate will be issued jointly by Uttarakhand Open University and SIMCA, which will be available based on your level of participation and completion of tasks and activities. There are 4 quizzes, and the participants are required to score 60% or more in each quiz and participate in the discussion forum. Since this FDP program is offered as a MOOC, so sessions are available as pre-recorded lectures, and the participants can attend and complete this FDP program at their own pace and time. However, there are deadlines for the completion of quizzes and downloading the certificate. The course credentials are shared with all the participants and the mentors via email. We have also created a Telegram group to facilitate sharing of information related to this program. Now, without wasting much time, I invite the designer and the coordinator of this FDP program, Dr. Manas Ranjan Panigrehi, for sharing the information or the background of this course. Dr. Manas Ranjan Panigrehi.
Thank you very much. Very good morning, everyone. Professor Durgesh Pant, Uttarakhand Open University, Professor Madhu Parar, Director SEMCA, Mr. Sushil Tanwar, Head Admin and Finance, SEMCA, Dr. Jitendra Pandey, Coordinator of this course, and all participants. I have just informed that more than 700 plus participants joined this course. It's a good number. And if I will look into the last cycle and this cycle, it shows that enthusiasm of the participants to learn on particularly this topic. And all credit goes to the Uttarakhand Open University and all our learned content developers and instructors who has given their valuable time and put their ideas, which is materialized and we come out to this output and outcome. Extending my heartfelt thanks to all of our instructors, and at the same time, I would like to inform you all, Netaji Subhas Open University also adopted the same course, and they have launched 2 cycles, and both the cycles are really get good response, and many people in process of preparing of their proposals to get courses from SWAYAM, and few of I understand that they are depending that to their respective national coordinators to get their SWAYAM. So SWAYAM courses. So with these words, I wish all the best, all the participants for your successful completion. In next 2 weeks, you will enjoy this course, and always we will be in asynchronous as well as synchronous, which is called live session with you all. And definitely we will provide adequate support, and we can make such an environment where we can learn together from each other and move forward to contribute significant number of courses to SWAYAM, as well as some number of courses independently we can offer to our own learners is concerned. So with these words, I would like to extend my heartiest thanks to Professor Durgesh Pant and Honorable Vice Chancellor of Uttarakhand Open University, Professor Negi, and Professor Madhu Parar, who gave us this opportunity to conceptualize and come out with this innovative approach to reach to these our colleagues and enhancing their capacity on development of online courses and implementation for the better and lifelong learning situation. Thank you very much.
Dhanyavad Manasji. Now I invite Professor Madhu Prahar, Director SIMCA, to share her thoughts with the participants. Professor Madhu Prahar.
Thank you, Dr. Jitendra. Professor Durgesh Pant, Director of the School of Computer Sciences, Uttarakhand Open University. My colleague, Mr. Sushil Tanwar, Head Administration and Finance, recently joined. Dr. Manas, my colleague from SEMCA, and Dr. Jitendra Pandey, who is coordinating this program from Uttarakhand Open University, and all colleagues, friends who have joined this course and participating in this inaugural session. Welcome to this course. I'm sure you are fully aware. Why did you take this course? Why did you opt for this MOOC course? It's a 2-week faculty development program, and the objective is, or the title is, how to design and develop online courses for SWAYAM. Firstly, all of you know about SWAYAM. SWAYAM is a platform developed by Government of India, Ministry of Education, so that students of India, not only of India, but outside also, can take online courses. The need was not after pandemic, but before pandemic also, this platform was developed and students had started taking courses. University Grants Commission came out with the notification that 20% or 20% credits can be accumulated through SWAYAM platform by taking courses through SWAYAM platform. So for example, if BA Commerce is of 90 credits, a student can take courses face-to-face, but 20% from SWAYAM platform, and it will be accumulated and degree can be awarded. It became very important after the pandemic that students started taking courses through this platform. Now, it is not only for accumulating, but it is for our personal professional development. Very important. Taking courses through SWAYAM is also for our personal professional development. So a big platform, SWAYAM, more than 200 institutions are partnering at the moment. More than 1,25,00,000 students are enrolled as on date on SWAYAM platform. Almost 6,50,000 plus successful candidates are there. There are around 1,900 courses. UGC, Government of India, wants that 10,000 more courses should be added to SWAYAM platform. कैसे बनेंगे? आप सभी बनाएंगे. You all from various universities, colleges, institutions are going to develop. So for this, we need little hand holding. All of you must have read the notification, the 4 quadrants which UGC has given, which we call it as the instructional design of how to design and develop an online course for SWAYAM. All of you must have read it. But this faculty development program, which is being organized, conducted by Uttarakhand Open University, developed by SEMCA and in collaboration with Uttarakhand Open University and Netaji Subhash Open University, will help you in designing these courses. So that's a hand holding which you will be doing it. And I'm sure, maybe not all, but few of you will design, develop a course, offer it through your university, and add it to the SWAYAM platform. What will happen? It gives a credibility to you as a professional. Your institution will get highlighted in the SWAYAM platform, and that's what we want. Each one of us, we want. We should be benefited. Our institution should get a name. Another important point is that those who develop these MOOC courses for SWAYAM, they get a score in API. हम सब उसकी तरफ काम करते हैं. There is no harm into that also. कुछ वो गलत बात नहीं है कि हमको API score में हमको ये चाहिए तो हम MOOCs develop करेंगे. But that is definitely a UGC qualification that if you develop MOOC courses, points are given and not small points. काफी points मिलते हैं. So this program is going to help you in several ways. Lastly, by these courses, offering these courses, your own students or the rest of the students in the country, they will be benefiting by taking these courses. Now, universities, they are accepting credits, as I said earlier, those students who have taken courses from SWAYAM. So this 2-week faculty development program will enhance your skills. The most important point of this course is that it will help you how to design a proposal. एक दफा आपने proposal design कर लिया, university से clearance ले लिया, you can always go ahead and put the course on SWAYAM. I must thank a team who created this course, and one of them is Jitendra Pandey. Of course, Manas coordinated the whole thing. Jitendra was there, Dr. Maitri from IGNO, Dr. Nisha from IGNO, and Dr. Anil Ban from Netaji Subhash Open University. They, young people, they designed this course. I'm sure इनको देख के हमको inspire, we will get inspiration that we can also develop this course. With these words, I wish each one of you all the best, and I wish Jitendra, Manas, and Professor Durgesh Pant, who is supervising the whole thing, all the best. Last but not the least, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Negi, who has been always very supportive, very forward-looking for new ideas. Thank you so much. And I must add that we are going to come up with another 2-week faculty development program on multidisciplinary education. आप सब ने पढ़ा होगा NEP 2020 में हायर एजुकेशन चैप्टर के तहत every paragraph emphasizes on multidisciplinary education, how to create multidisciplinary university. So SEMCA is going to come with another FTP on this, and again we will come back to Uttarakhand Open University under the leadership of the Vice Chancellor and of course Professor Durgesh Pant and Jitendra, so that they can also offer this course. All the best.
Thank you, Professor Prahar. Now I invite Professor Durgesh Pant for his kind address. Professor Durgesh Pant.
Good morning, everyone. Professor, one and only Professor Madhu Prahar, and Director of Commonwealth Educational Media Center for Asia, and the program coordinator, Dr. Manas Ranjan Panigrahi, and our admin and finance officer of SEMCA, Shri Sushil Tanwar Sahab. I hope Tanwar Sahab is the same person who was heading NIOS in Uttarakhand. Is he? If he is the same, so my salutations to him, because he knows so much about open education and open learning. So fantastic to see him again spearheading in terms of finance and administrative prowess. So it is there. Dr. Jitendra Pandey, who is one person, he does not even take one single day off. He goes on and on. So our hands are always full. So we got over with one program a few days back. Again, he's back with the second cycle of SWAYAM, and he keeps everybody, moving. So IT, ICT, it's all about very, very dynamic processes, and Dr. Jiten ensures all of that. So it is fantastic. And this wonderful community of, knowledge seekers, especially in technology-centric education, which is the need of our facility. And when Professor Madhu Parhar, because she has a heart for leveraging technology. Every time I say this, and what is there that she is not implementing, and what is not flowing in her veins, in her mind. So she is full of ideas always, and it is amazing. I haven't seen it, because at government level also many things we are doing, and we want to take many things forward, especially for teachers, because without technology enabled education, for MOOC is again a synonym, and to this entire movement. So it is again an opportunity, and especially for this lovely community which is spread all around everywhere in the country and outside, and having uh, close to, we had about 1700, Jiten was the number last time. So again a magnificent way it is coming up. So it is there. One thing is, because generally these days we talk about information about information is the need of time, especially for teachers of today, because information anyways, Google to this, to Alexa, and Google Assistant, Siri. So information is there, but information about information is important. Similarly, knowledge about knowledge is important. Where that knowledge lies is important. Where there is information is important. Similarly, we talk about MOOC, but how to develop that MOOC again happens to be something very important. So a MOOC on MOOC happens to be a upper layer. So that is why it is creditable to have thought on those lines, and developing a particular program where you are starting from all those four quadrants you are addressing, because all we have this entire teaching fraternity that is there, and everyone knows it is now indispensable, almost inevitable. We can't survive it. So in fact, the entire education paradigm, the education 4.0, we cannot survive without this thing, we know for certain. So SEMCA has taken this initiative and done it. So this is absolutely stupendous. And Uttarakhand Open University, since we have been doing all these, we keep, there's experimenting with these ideas. And I'm extremely fortunate that we have a wonderful team, and all learners, those who have an eye, for newer things, newer ideas, and hands also to implement those ideas. So this eye and hand coordination, it has led to all these workshops, like the present one, this FDP we are referring. So all of you will find it absolutely amazing. And in a way, for the national development, we can do, because we talk about so many, which way can we contribute? We can contribute through developing these programs. So this is the need of our, and taking it for whatever we know. So it can be a massive one, and it can be on the basis of the regional coordinators we have for MOOC and other those zonal based ones, so we can have it. Yesterday, the Honorable Vice Chancellor was here in Doon, so we were talking to certain community based, for Himalayan studies. We were involving in some, we were engaging in some discussion with communities. So at community level also, these things important. Maybe in one of those sessions we will talk about it, how we can do it, because ultimately that is the need. I mean, educational part, NEP, and also for community engagement and for empowering people, for empowering women, for empowering people, those who need it most. So it is kind of a movement that Dr. Parhar, she has taken forward. Absolutely. I mean, this is the need of our Dr. Manas and Dr. Jitendra Pandey. And from our side, we do our we also contribute from our side whichever we can. So thank you very much for giving this opportunity. I wish you all the way. You will find it absolutely intriguing also, because it gets you kind of probing into newer aspects. So thank you very much. Thank you, Jitendra. And now we can have this again second cycle. We will see, and the impact part also, because 60% engagement generally does not happen. So many studies all around everywhere with 60% completion does not happen. And so it is again a feather in Simca's and UOU's cap. So we will keep that grandeur on. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you, Professor Pant, for your kind words of encouragement. Now we have came to the end of this inaugural session, and it's time for formal vote of thanks. So Professor Durgesh Pant, Professor Madhu Prahar, the mentor of this FTP program, Dr. Maithili, Dr. Anirban, Dr. Ashish, coordinator of this FDP program, Dr. Manas Ranjan Panigrahi, director of the schools, Professor Nayal, registrar, Uttarakhand Open University, and dear participants. It's my privilege to have been asked to propose the vote of thanks on this occasion. And I, on behalf of Uttarakhand Open University and our partner SEBCA, and on my own behalf, extend a very hearty vote of thanks to all people who are directly or indirectly are a part of this 2-week FDP program on development of online courses for SWAYAM. First of all, I would like to propose hearty vote of thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor OPS Negi in absentia, for his guidance and support at every level. I am very grateful to Professor Madhu Prahar, Director SEMCA, for giving us this opportunity to organize this event. I would like to thank Professor Durgesh Pant for his address, moral support, and guidance. I specifically thank Dr. Manas and all the mentors. Without them, it is not possible to organize this FTP program. Finally, I again want to thank our directors, Mr. Sushil Tanwarji, our registrar, Professor Nayal, our ICT team, and all the participants of this 2-week online FTP program. Now, the course is available on the course website, that is elearning2@uou.ac.in. The participants can access the course using their login credentials, which are shared with them via their registered email ID. I wish you all a wonderful learning experience. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jitendra, and everyone. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Jitendra, officially you can sign off.
Namaskar, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye.
We will take all such initiatives